Hey guys, how are we doing? Today we'll be learning about the first concept in Devika, which is known as the agents. So what are agents? You have probably heard it is an agentic AI, a software engineer. So what basically is agent and what does it mean? So agents are basically different type of workers who work on a different task and then we merge them. So agents basically mean they are some sort of a worker who work on a certain topic or certain thing. So basically, they know a certain thing and how to do that, and then they bring that to us, and basically we use that. So that is what an agent is. So let's say for a application like Devika, for an application like Devika. So what would we need for like what agents would we need? So initially, Devika is a software engineer, right? So when a software engineering task is given to you as a software engineer, what do you do? At first, at first, obviously you have the task. Let's say you have the task. So at first, although it is less likely that you break it into real points and divide, although it is less likely that you break it into real points and divide the task into real points, like I will first do a browser search and then I will first do something and something and something, right? We technically not write these as a software engineer. We just think it in our mind and just just do it. Like, oh, this task, okay. Some things are pre-known to us and some things we need to read from the internet and all, right? So, but initially when a task comes, we divide it into a plan. We make a plan, plan of action, right? We make a plan. So who will make a plan? One of our agents will make a plan. That is clear. One of our agents will read the task and then will make a plan, right? Again, now once we have the plan, we need to do a browser search. We need to like we might not know something, like we might have some queries. Like either we know everything or we might have some queries, right? If we have some queries, where do we go? Internet, right? Internet, and then uh, extract our relevant information from the internet, right? Read some blogs and something like that. And once we have this, what do we do? We start to, once we have all the information which we need to code, what do we do? We start to code, right? We start to code. And once we are done with the coding, we're done. But what more happens is technically we also we also, what do? We also test it and then we run it once and then every time we keep on debugging and all. So after we use the internet, we read and then after that we code and after that we debug or basically run. Let's say let's write run, right? After that we run and after that we might resolve bugs. We have several other tasks. So agents can be divided into all these tasks. At first, an agent can be a planner who plans the whole task. What is the plan of action and how do we do it? A second agent would be a second agent would be someone who like, although fetching details from the internet won't require an agent at this point. And we also don't use it in Devika, but there can be an agent who fetches our knowledge or things which we need from the internet and then give it back. And then we have a coder, a coder agent who codes it. And then we have our runner agent who tries to run it. And if there is an error, it if it runs into an error, it tries to resolve the error on its own and so on and so forth. So all these things can be divided into agents, right? So one is a planner, one is a coder and all. Although us as a software engineer, we are all the agents combined, but for an AI, we cannot do everything all at once. So we need to divide it into task wise, and that is what is the basic concept of agents. So we will go into the code part also in this tutorial, but for now, I hope you understood what actually agents mean and how we do that, and we'll also discuss how these agents work. Now, let's say after this coding is done, you want to add another feature. So that feature should also have the feature would need the coder, but again, the this feature agent should have to go to the internet, go back to the internet, or maybe have to search from the internet on how to add this feature on this existing code base and something like that, right? So this is basically how tasks are divided into, Devika. I hope you understood. If you do like this video, give a thumbs up, and I'll post more videos about Devika and how. And we will also go into the code of how each of these run, how plan is made, how code is done, how our browser is working, and all. So I hope you like this video. Thank you, and also do like it.